This video gives us a pearl for the safe staining of the anterior capsule of the cataract with Trypan Blue. And I am Suven Bhattacharjee from Kolkata, India. Till recently, this was my standard technique: a hard cataract, air bubble injected into the anterior chamber, Trypan Blue injected with a cannula under the air bubble. The air bubble is topped up a little and then replaced with viscoelastic. I haven't had a problem with this particular technique in all the years that I have been doing phacoemulsification. Not until I had this particular situation. Another hard mature cataract. Trypan Blue is injected under the air bubble, and as the cannula is exiting the eye, little air escapes and the capsule gets nicked. Let's watch that in slow motion. And there, the cannula nicks the capsule. A phaco would be attempted if a capsular excess could be completed with the rest of the capsule. A capsular excess was fashioned on either side of the tear. A little helon was left behind to stabilize the hard nucleus, and no sooner had the phaco tip impaled the nucleus, a wound burn had been created. A heroic surgery did complete the nucleus removal by phacoemulsification, but the wound burn remained a bother. We notice the fish mouthing of the wound because of the wound burn. A multi-piece hydrophobic acrylic IOL is placed and is well centered too. But a couple of sutures had to be placed to close the gaping corneal wound. Good judgment comes from experience, and experience comes from bad judgment. Once bitten, twice shy. A new technique of staining the capsule was adopted. Trypan Blue is injected under viscoelastic using a cannula, which is a modification of the Foglar's air injection cannula used in the DARC procedure. The shaft of the cannula is vaulted anteriorly, and there are two bottom holes through which the Trypan Blue escapes onto the surface of the anterior capsule. A mature white cataract. Viscoelastic is injected into the anterior chamber, and then Trypan Blue is injected with the Bhattacharjee cannula onto the anterior surface of the capsule. The Trypan Blue is injected in a painting manner so that only the visible capsule is stained. Viscoelastic is topped up, and after a minute's wait, we are ready to perform a capsular excess. The staining of the capsule may be a bit patchy, but is good enough to make the transparent capsule visible and help us in performing a clean capsular excess. With this technique, there is no risk of the anterior chamber shallowing, or Trypan Blue entering into the viscoelastic, or excess Trypan Blue lying in the anterior chamber.